What up, Mountain? What up, Stosh? What up, Uro? What up, Owen? You can't believe I'm still going. Why? On Wednesdays, I play the weekly, so Wednesdays I actually go a little bit later. If it wasn't Wednesday specifically, I would not have gone live, probably. Yo, what up, Peerless Might? What up, Azazel? What up, Carrot? Alright. There is a race going on right now. Unfortunately, they're only 37 minutes in. I guess when they start finishing up, I'll boot up another lobby. Until then, I guess I'll practice a bit. Hi, friends. I won't be on for that long. Naturally. But I felt like I definitely should boot up. Alright. So, we'll practice for a few minets.
More like late yappies.
Yo?
Not
that a plat?
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Yappy yappy. Yappy yappy.
The jury foreman is present. He might judge.
Wait. Chat, I figured out. I literally just out of nowhere figured out new tech. Oh my god, did I just figure out tech? Maybe not. Eddie, important question. In any percent green powered shaft, why do we wait on a third power for missiles instead of the third? So this is gonna be dependent upon your ability to move, but because the RNG is normalized, because of the B-toms in the room above, if you go at a very good speed, the clump of frames where you kill the third pirate have a greater chance of dropping a missile than the second pirate. If you kind of repeat things, if you kill the second pirate on like the same frame all the time and you're pretty quick, it has a tendency to not drop a missile, depending on how fast you do the room. Now, so it's sort of like, you call it kind of like a thing, like it's basically just like, yeah, you get it, right? You get the point. I mean, I guess just enter the room with the right amount of speed, and then I guess just do it a bunch and see how it. Well, if you enter the practice room, you have to make sure that the randomization stays. I don't remember where. It might have to be before the door transition starts. But basically, like we had someone sort of like map out the all the frames of what you kill like that guy, and the second one tends to miss. Someone had a theory for it. I forget who it was. It was a 42 runner. Oh, I don't remember who it was. Let me check the leaderboards. It was FSG. He's a legendary Link to the Past NMG player, but he's also really good at Super Metroid. It was FSG. That was like, I'm pretty sure because of the B-tom normalization, the second pirate like drops it less. So this just depends. Like, it depends how fast you go. Like, if you're very, very clean in the room, then I think the third pirate has a higher chance of giving you the missile. And then there's a clump that you'll miss on the second pirate. So yeah. Yeah, that was something that only people like started looking into, you know, and I didn't really look too much into it, but if you control F in the speedrunning Discord, you might be able to find people talk about it. Holy. Actually. Nah. I don't think this is good enough. This looks like it's like almost gonna work. FSG, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's FSG. Eddie only doing extreme tech. New basic tech? No. I just happened to be right in that room, so yeah. Oh, because I was trying to UWJ that. No, it's not that bad. Just the annoying thing is the fact that like you just die if you fail it. That's the annoying part. Lopter, you grinding some any percent or like what's going on? Shot timer. The way I've thrown 80% runs recently makes me not want to play it anymore. Most unrecoverable ways possible. Yeah, but there's no way you're the first person to have thrown runs in a very poor way, right? I'm sure I've thrown runs worse than you have, given the amount of runs I've done compared to you. If I have speed booster and do a spin jump with little to no running, is it possible to net less height than no speed booster go? Oh, absolutely. In fact, it's more likely that you're gonna net less height. That's why speed booster no high jump sucks. This is my first time watching a live stream. I played Super Metroid when I was younger, and I recently got back into it. I think you're really cool. Yo, thank you, Rainy Soul. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah. Super Metroid is awesome. I've been wanting to make a video, and the title was essentially going to be like why I'm playing Super Metroid in 2026 compared to like other games, right? Like I used to play other esports and stuff like that, and it's funny now I play Super Metroid. So that's something I was going to talk about. But yeah, what up Ethan Michael as well, and what up Jipples? Hello friends. When are you gonna give me the 1,000 silver? I don't owe you 1,000 silvers. Yo, what up, Declan? Why am I live? On Wednesdays, I play the weekly, right? The only reason I wasn't live today is because I basically have to stream because I wasn't supposed to not stream today. But I had 3 things done today. We had a handyman come over and he installed a wall mount for us because my stud finder was going crazy. And I did not trust myself to drill into the wall when I have no experience, when my stud finder is going crazy. Turns out there's duct work. So I'm glad I called this guy. So he installed the wall mount, he put the TV up, the new TV we got. He installed a faucet, so he replaced the faucet that was leaking. And he also nailed a bunch of nails in our posts in front of the house that's holding up like the top thing. He just put it, so just handyman did a bunch of stuff and I couldn't really go live, unfortunately. So I wanted to stream, but I could not. Stud finders don't work. They do. Just, I know that the wall, that wall is specifically a small wall that I knew stuff was going on there. Because it's like, in modern day houses, people would knock that wall down. But that wall was in the majority of houses I saw. So I knew something was going on in there that like, and then when the stud finder was like acting kind of weird, I knew something was wrong. So there's like HVAC ductwork there. So he worked around that. I have little to no experience in drilling stuff. Pinguini has more experience than me, than like putting up stuff, right? So like I just like YouTubed it, and then when things were like not going the way that I thought they would, I was just like, I'm gonna hire someone. I got a nice stud finder because I am going to install a wall mount in our bedroom where the stud finder did not freak out. So I'm pretty sure I feel like I can just drill holes in those, so. House fixing stream could have advertised his business. I think he gets plenty of business. I think he gets more business than he needs. He's probably one of the most popular people on Nextdoor, like in our area, but he always is just, he's always available too, so. My consistency on a shot timer, I've been having to work on my getting tens. I've been kind of bad at getting tens. I wish I could do this. I really should just do this every day. Oh yeah, how's your PVM? Your BVM. The place I bought my TV from had a free installation service. They went through a third-party thing and two didn't know show up and work together to mount my TV. Was it Angie? Stosh, was it Angie? So when I bought my TV, it actually came with a free installation, $160 value of TV mounting through Angie. Handy is another one, yeah. And I would have done that, but everywhere I looked, it was exactly like what you said. Like one or two people showed up, sometimes one. And I only saw people say the experience was horrible. Now, I have a feeling it probably would have been okay, but I decided to just work with a local guy that I kind of trusted instead, because I saw so many people, I only saw bad things. Yeah. Stosh, that's exactly what they probably just go through the same service, or they probably like go through the same like funnel of people, right? That is exactly what everybody said. 2 dudes showed up, and a lot of people said 2 dudes were supposed to show up, but 1 showed up. So it sounds like it's the same pool of people, right? It sounds like the exact same pool of people, and everybody said the exact same thing as what you just said. So that's why I was like, I know it could save like 150 bucks here. I'm gonna go with the guy that is local that I think I could probably trust. They did a fine job. Okay. All right. What up, Jazar? Hey, I learned something yesterday or today. I don't know if you guys knew this. So here, let me. I'm sure there's the numbers here somewhere. Emmett, I feel like I knew this intuitively, but I never saw the numbers exactly. I'm sure nobody Nada talked about this from nobody Nada. Okay, so there's 4 types of flame patterns, right? There's this is the 1, 2, this is the da 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 da. Okay, hold on, let's see it. This is the 1, 2, no. This is just the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now it's a new flame pattern. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's quick.
Matata.
This is the 1, 2, 3.
Matata. It's a mabata. It's the
Sumptuous, thank you for the sub.
Enin amata tope. When it's inciting guide. Atata umpe. Pada da dinbe. Mata un atate. It's coming. Oh. Mababa. Mababata. Matata. Batata. Matata. Natata. It's a ma.
Okay. So watch this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, that's a common one, right? I'm so used to that pattern. Turns out, so there's 4 Phantom patterns, right? It's the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's pattern 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's pattern 1, right? There's a second pattern, 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just do, right? There's another pattern where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there's one where it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those are the 4 patterns, right? They're basically, I've noticed definitely, I see the breakdown, but basically when he goes left, I was just like, I never see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like it's really uncommon, right? TLDR, he goes left. These are the two patterns that you're gonna see basically almost 98% of the time. It's the 1, 2, 3 or the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. So watch, if he goes left, it's gonna be the 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm so used to this pattern because of course, right? Now when he goes right, it's the other 2 patterns. It's the other 2 patterns. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Like, I feel like we all know exactly how to handle this pattern. Boom, 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 upshot. I feel like we all know how to handle this pattern perfectly every single time. See, this is rare. This is like a 1%er. When this happens, I hate this pattern. So yeah, he's doing that pattern because he went right. See, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now he gets. Now we have a new pattern. What do we get here?
I appreciate you answering my questions.
Did you ask a newbie question? Oh, did you ask about the speed booster thing? Yeah. So sausage, if you have high jump, then it usually feels fine. It feels completely fine. If you don't have high jump, then your jump gets janked. And by the way, the reason why, if you ever look at a graph of how Samus's jump height works, it's like, it goes up, but it's like this, which makes no sense. The whole reason that happens is there's a rounding error somewhere. That's the reason why the jump heights all are jank. And now we just accept it because that's just a bug, but it's a rounding error thing. Noob stuff is pro. I mean, it's really interesting, right? Because historically, whenever I've done stuff, I tend to be pretty quick at picking things up, right? But there's not that many things that I put like a lot of time into. But this is a game that I've played for so long now, right? So it's interesting because at the end of it, it's like, it just comes down to the fact that I've played this game for so long now, right? Like, I put so much time into it. Like, yeah, I might have been good at the start, but like, I guess the best way to put it is like, why I'm good at certain things now is because I've just played so much, right? No, there's no secret to it, really, at this point. I don't know if we can get another race in. Is it possible to get another race in? I don't know if I can get a race in. Is anyone down to race? Like, who's down to race? I'd have to race. We'd have to race right now, so we miss the weekly. You can do them. I would say probably 95% of the things that I do, you could do. You just have to practice it a little bit. Do you ever turn speed booster off if you don't have high jump just to make jumps less jank? No. What I do, how I adapt to that is I like run and then I stop and then I let go of dash and then I jump. So I'll actually like stop for a second like that. Does that make sense? Because if you don't dash, you don't get you get normal jump height. Okay. I'm gonna open up. I wish we can get a race it. Yo, anyone here trying to race? Cause we have the weekly in an hour. I just don't know if I'm gonna open up a race room. Quick one before the weekly. Unfortunately, the seed that everyone's playing took 50 minutes. I do wanna race though. I was hoping to get 2 races in before I had to leave. Open this! Okay. Hey, Eamon, are you here? It's time to learn 5x. Okay, then you gotta... I do know it. Well... I know it, but like it's evolved beyond just even the 5th X, and knowing how to recover the patterns are a little crazy. There are people have expanded the flowchart, basically, like pretty far. Like people have gotten, you know, on like in chess, there's openings, right? Same with like StarCraft, right? There's openings, right? So the opening book for only goes to 4x, right? The opening book beyond 5x is pretty far beyond 5x. Like there's lots of ways people back up. People have a lot of backups, basically. Yeah. It's not bad, I think. Like, I kind of like learned a few randomly, but you do have to learn this farm, though. This is important. I kind of forget how to do it. So... Oops. Yeah, that's how you do it. I keep shooting here, but... Shoot. 2 shots. And then you have to fall on him. I've developed some bad muscle memory here. It's like that. This isn't actually that bad. I just developed bad muscle memory because I was just kind of like doing it for fun without knowing what to do. So like that. Am I gonna play in the weekly? Absolutely. So the problem here is you actually have to wait here. You have to stall a little bit longer than you would think. Because this bug has to be a little bit higher. Because I feel like I'm used to going like super fast like this, right? Because the faster you go, the better it is. But here you actually need to have the bug a little bit higher. And this is actually just really fast. Something like that. I forgot like what the backup here. Yeah, something like that. Like you have to, and then here there's a way to back it up too. So you have to identify a few things. And here there's... I forget how people back it up here. I guess here it's not bad, you just go. You really show. You don't have to weave in the supers though. That's just because like people are like trying to get extremely sweaty about it, right? I've been interested in how Zenny does it. Zenny actually stays off of this like a really long time. So if you, depending on how he does this, like, you know, you would trigger him into a high swoop, so. Okay. It's important, but I kind of feel like it's only important if... It's only important if you're going for, like, the 54, I think. Otherwise, it probably doesn't matter, is my guess. But I'm not sure, I don't know enough. I haven't looked enough. Like, when I look at this stuff, I tend to look really deep into stuff, right? I'm pretty surface level. For my standards, I'm pretty surface level on what I know about it. But the people that have obviously pushed it would be like Zenny, Celebeat, and Drewski. V1 might be me and Mo if he's down. I don't know who's ready for the other one. Yo, run it back before the weekly right now.
It might be bad. Yo, run it back before the week. Nah.
Dude, just come on. Hurry.
Golly. Right now, you think? That's pretty crazy. Oh, you've got one set up already. Oh, shit. Yo, joining? All right.
Oh, he's in. He's
You
in.
got it, Edster.
Oh, Chaos is in.
I'm not even gonna MSU this bad boy. I'm gonna start up as fast as I can.
Okay. Oh, yo, we got him. I'm not even gonna MSU this bad boy. I like that. I like that. This better not be an hour seat or I'm gonna be very sad. I've been thinking about if I would join a race, if I was gonna be 2 minutes late to the start, and I think I'd be willing to, if I could. I don't know if race time would let me. Because I'm a moderator, they might let me. Okay. Get him, Mandu. They won't let me? Okay. Boo. Alkun, Sova, Sova, B-Tom. Confirm. Okay. Hey, Emmett, we missed our call. We missed our call. How are we gonna be missing calls? What's going on with that? Okay, pretty stacked lobby. I'm gonna be dead honest. Very stacked lobby. Holy cow, we're about to boot up. I was literally out till 1 a.m. It was 3 by the time you were there. Oh, Emmett, you joining? For real? Also, Rainy, thank you for the kind words earlier. Emmett, are you gonna be ready soon? Because if this takes, we have to finish it within 58 minutes. Are you live? Emmett's scrambling to get this all set up right now. Emmett's gonna delay by 15 minutes so that I have to forfeit for the weekly. And then he takes my points. You know, something I've been wondering about with my YouTube part, I just want my YouTube to be exactly as my Twitch, but the problem is with YouTube, there is a benefit to streamlining the content. Like, I don't know how much YouTube people care. I mean, I guess YouTube don't, like, people would just throw me on a second monitor or something, but like, the way that YouTube tends to work is people tend to start immediately with the content. So I've been wondering if I should boot up like my YouTube right when I'm about to race, but I don't know. Because a lot of it is like the VOD. I get a lot of people watching the VOD after it's done. So like, that's kind of the thing. All right, here we go. Hard, tricky map, Rando pickup race. We're gonna try to squeeze this in right before the weekly. So let's do it. 6 entrants. Pretty stacked lobby, actually. Let's win. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, what's it gonna be? Screw attack. Okay. Gravity suit means it's probably fast. Boo. Okay, we want a fast seed though. Shouts to Arcade. Wee. That's why you need gravity, because you're just, how are you going to do any of this without gravity? That is a toilet. I remember Arcade. Same. Sure, let's go up. Going down probably makes a little bit more sense. I have nothing, so like, blinding a door when you have nothing is probably better than getting the map. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is the gravity jump. The reason I do the gravity jump is because This gravity jump, I think, is in hard logic. And so, I think this, yeah. Oh, but there's nothing there. The middle one, however, is not in hard logic. That one's in very hard, so I don't go through the middle door when I don't have more for anything else. I've gotten BT start a decent amount of times. Okay, so I can cheat for this. I think I'm not gonna cheat for those items. I want Morph first. Morph is not gonna be here. Okay, I'm gonna cheat for it now. No! I screwed up. Okay, I think this is actually good. Never mind. Ugh. That's too high. Look at this, I'm screwing everything up now. Oh, that guy's here now? Okay, whatever. Grapple? I'm in a new zone too. Okay, I definitely have to cheat for those items. I can't believe I screwed up 3 times in a row. That's actually bad. Kind of embarrassing, I'm not gonna lie. It is not, and it's also not in logic without Morph. But I'm gonna do it. Because give me the options. Grapple is interesting. I think with an E-Tank I could get that item on the right now. Okay, so with this E-Tank, I'm gonna go get that item. So, in hard tricky, in particular tricky logic, you do get a filler E-Tank. I have a feeling that this grapple plus the random filler E-Tank, that E-Tank I got was not the filler E-Tank, probably nets us this item. Oh, it does not. Okay, interesting. Okay, I figured this had a decent chance of being some kind of progression, but it was not. Okay, well, let's continue on. Oh, I just blasted that guy. Get him, Mandu. Okay, let's save again. I'm gonna pause one more time and take a better look at what I have to do. Can't do any of that. Grapple is probably for the top middle of Everest. So I'm going to not check these doors, and I'm going to go back to Everest. So you have to think, what does grapple get you? Grapple would normally, so grapple would get me a lot of things, but because I already have the gravity suit, the list of what grapple gets me narrows down a good amount. And the one thing I know is gravity jumping to the middle, top Everest door is not in logic. Yeah, I would say most clips do. Well, a lot of clips do. A lot of clips that like are kind of surprising do. But the snail clips, for example, don't require, oh, this is not it. I'm surprised. But yeah, some things require ice plus x-ray. Like the B-Tom clip in the B-Tom E-Tank hallway room thing. Okay. This is gonna be sketchy. But let's see. Okay, not in logic. Okay, I'm gonna start blinding doors. So if this isn't grapple, I'm very surprised. It's possible that the grapple, there's an E-Tank that I haven't found yet, and the grapple was for a second E-Tank. That's possible. A little bit less likely, because the game doesn't usually do that. Basically put the E-Tank as filler. Or, sorry, E-Tank as progression. It doesn't actively try to do that usually. But we'll see. I don't know if any of these missiles have been on logic yet, so... Okay. Let's move on. Let's find another justification for grapple. chat, I've been working with Harley to buff up the production value on her videos. So I'm excited to see how her next video does. Unfortunately, I'm gonna end up last locationing where I'm supposed to go. I could just reset, but I think I want to keep this missile. Hello, Eddie. I'm somewhat new here, somewhat experienced SM player, trying to wrap my head around Map Rando, and your streams have been very helpful. Thank you. You're a funny guy too. Thank you. Whoa, where are all these new chatters coming? Oh, you know what? It's probably because I'm streaming at a time that I don't usually stream at. Actually, that's not true. I do stream at this time. Huh, I wonder how people are finding me. Thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, what Barry said, sorry, I didn't see, Cheeto, what you said exactly, but Barry, I can only see what Barry said because I can't scroll up right now. But that sounds like exactly what I would have said, assuming I know what your question is. Wow. 3 tanks. I have a feeling that the grapple was to get another tank then. Imagine reaching new viewers. I've been wondering how people are finding me, but my YouTube has been kind of garnering a lot of views, believe it or not. Aha, grapple. Yeah, so I said grapple because middle top of Everest was like the perfect candidate. But when it wasn't that, I was just like, huh, that's weird. So then I was trying to figure out what does grapple get us. And this makes a lot of sense. Then I'm gonna see like a super door, I'm gonna be like, never mind, I'm wrong. Okay, so, this is kind of bad because a lot of people may have been here way before I did. I kind of did everything before this. But I think there's a good chunk of people that would have also done this. Ooh, oh, wave. Wait a second. I think I know what wave could do for us. Boy, this is crazy. I think with the E-tanks that we got, wave could possibly be for the double chamber. The heated room that I thought was originally progression with grapple and the tank. Because that has a green gate, or has a blue gate. I'm very suspicious. This is pretty cool if that's it, because it would make sense with the E-tanks we can get. Do Batoon, coward. I don't think I can even do Batoon. I have 1,000 damage. I have 2,500 damage. I would need 5 more missiles, then I could do Batoon. Okay, I'm pretty sure this has to be it. No, well I have supers now, so it could be other things. But the wave beam is so suspicious. Okay, with wave beam, I'm actually gonna go back to Norfair. I can't help it. I can't help it. We got wave beam. I see a blue gate, and we have 3 tanks. It's so suspicious. I'm so suspicious. I'm so suspicious. So suspicious. This room. This room. Why did we get wave? Why did we get wave? To open this potentially? And go through here? Wandu suspicious. I'm a cringe. Okay, let's blind every door. I feel like I'm making good choices, but they're not really working out. I'm not gonna go here yet because it's not in logic. So going there is not expected. I don't have morph yet. So like, you really don't want to go out of logic when you don't have morph. Because it's like, you just can't, you could barely do anything. What up, Rumble? Thank you for the sub. Okay. The sand pits are not what I'd want to do because... Oh god. When you do the sand pits, by the way, this is like the last thing I'm pretty sure it has to be here. I think I've done everything else. The sand pits, you need to... I went through the left and right doors and I don't see a way back. That's the problem. So the sand pits you do when you confirm that you can actually make it back. That means I can go to the ship room because I couldn't fall down the ship room earlier. I don't think there was anything else with the can fly, but the ship room, I saw it and I backed out because I couldn't get back up. And this was the last thing I was able to do, so it's unfortunate. Some people will have found this way earlier than me. It's not really my fault. I think I made solid, educated guesses, but they were worse than blinding doors, unfortunately. It's just how it is sometimes. Okay, so where was the ship? Yeah. Back to Bryn. What up, Luck Create? Yeah, I've been there. I've been there. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't know if you guys know, but I knew that that elevator was gonna have progression that I did earlier, because I believe no, I didn't exhaust everything. There's like there's a super door on the right. You know what? I should probably go to this door. There's a decent chance I can get the map, and I might as well, because I know Morph is going to be down there somewhere. So, yeah, I gotta get this. Fantoon? No. All right, this is gonna tell me where Morph is, pretty much. Okay, right here. Or to the left. No, it has to be right here. Right here. Right here. This could also be screw attack. If I saw that correctly, this might be screw attack. Screw attack would be kind of cool. Speed, okay. I did forget that speed was probably for aqueduct. Okay, and then I can... not get that. Speed is for that. Okay, so speed is for that, but I have to check criteria. So basically, there is one speed lock that I should be very suspicious of, but that's the furthest possible room for me right now. It's literally the furthest possible room, so you have to check criteria here. Even though that room is the highest value room by a mile, you have to check this room. Okay. You might think speed boost up there. I think that's a bad idea. For a multitude of reasons. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So I knew this was gonna dead end because to the right, the actual climb is choking out the rest of the geometry, basically. So, yeah, you know, like, it can't really go further than this. So when I know that there's an immediate dead end, I'm pretty suspicious. But still, I have speed booster. The most suspicious thing is not where I am right now. It's somewhere else. But because I'm here, I have to flesh this out the most I can. This is probably just the missile pack. Oh. I don't morph. Okay. Alright, this is all fleshed out. I would reset if I could, but I think it was before I got my speed booster. Okay. So I think that that speed booster room is something that people will last location, because it just happens to be on the literal opposite side of the world of when you get speed. So I do think everyone probably starts just blinding all the doors. So whatever I did, my early game is optimally poor. And what I mean by that is I could have blinded the space jump and I could have blinded some of the other stuff first, but I chose to go somewhere else and they all blanked out. So let's get out of here. And let's go through Fox Speedway. I believe there's nothing left for me to do. Maybe there was a missile door somewhere that I haven't seen yet. But obviously, like, I got speed booster. What does speed booster get me? Frog Speedway. Extremely suspicious. Speed booster also gets me that missile and tank, which I couldn't get earlier technically, but. Yeah. I wish I had run speed. Too bad I broke that ground. Oh wait. What are we changing? The super pack? I had a very, very bad experience at the start where it was only majors, but I have gotten ammo a little bit more since then. But I was so on the wrong end of the thing. I still prefer the ammo, but I can admit that the balance is okay right now. This being that is kind of crazy. Okay, I think I know where I have to go now. I did save over there, correct? I think it's climb over here in Turian. No, I don't think that's it. Doesn't seem like that. This doesn't look right. Norfair.
No, no, no. Wrong way.
Okay. There's actually a door I didn't check. This door, bottom right. Wait, was this, did I see the color? Was this a missile door or something? No, I just straight up never went into this door. Okay. I believe this is where it has to be. Okay. Now it could be the sand pit. Now it could be the sand pit. I'm gonna continue forward. I'm gonna get ready to reset. Now I can confirm that a sand pit is very possible. This is only in logic if I have a runway back. So I don't believe this is in logic. I think this is too little. But obviously I'm gonna do that. I may reset everything. I'm gonna blind these doors, but I may reset everything. I have to see what the sandpit's shapes look like. Now I can definitely go through the sand pits. Let's see what this item is. That's a faraway morph, man. It's kind of crazy. I probably won't be able to go through all the way there. I may be able to get to the map if I do that. That could be a... That absolutely could be a... No, that can't be a double sand pit. Okay, so those sand pits are not safe. Could that be... Those sand pits have no items, I believe. Okay. Where do I go here then? Now that I have morph. go. I could get the Turian map, see what's going on there. I could just try to get this. Yeah, let's get this. Let's try to get this. I'm gonna bind this. Whoop, wait, what's here? Oh, dude, imagine power bombs for free. I wish the seed was not such a weird seed with the morph situation. I'm gonna go save up here because I don't know if we'll be ready for the weekly. Okay, let's see if we can get the map. Oh, this is actually a dead end right here, right? This is a dead end. And then I'm gonna see if I can get the map from the Alcatraz escape area. Please hurry, I'm gonna try hurrying, yeah. Landing site top left can be in logic, but it's very conditional. The thing a lot of people forget is how do you get back? That's the problem. Oh, so it is double sand pit, okay. There is a loop through the sand pit. I gotta probably go through both pits then. No, I gotta definitely take the right pit. I'm gonna peek this item too. I have to confirm that this is what this X is. Because if it's power bombs, I have to keep that in mind. It is. So you can get through here with a loop. You have to go through a sand pit though, because the left door from the other entrance is actually locked by a power bomb door. So it's kind of funny. This is a really convoluted and slow seed because like you have to go past all of the checks that you want. Like you have to go past morph. Go past like the sand pits to get to morph. The loop Jake Station, I believe if you can do a cutie short charge, it was fine. Because it was screw attack room. So if you're in the middle and you can get blue, you could probably pull it off. Actually, I don't know if you can from the middle tiles. I don't know if the edges, the edge tiles are crumbles. Okay, now all that being said, I think once I get my power bombs, this will all start going a little bit faster. Yeah, if these are both supers, that's kind of funny. It's actually really funny. Okay, that's funny. We gotta make the loop again. Oh my gosh, there's another super pack. Techno. Techno. Thanks. Oh. Crash out the oats. I'm a little sad Oats didn't get to join the weekly today. So see how this is blocked out? I couldn't go from this side because there's a power bomb door. But you can loop around. Okay. Lots of tanks, not much else. Meridia has Ridley. So Meridia also has Turian entrance, which has that. So I think we go to Meridia. How many times have I gone through this loop? Ow! How many times have I farmed this bug? You didn't play the statistics. What's funny is like... I feel like there's probably literally nobody that plays statistics harder than I do. But the thing is, like, that's also a little bit misleading because statistics essentially means like everyone has their own, because we don't know the exact percentages of things, right? So then the skill ultimately comes down to like, so the skill comes down to who can like figure out what the stats are better than the other, right? Intuitively. That's what being good at Rando is. It essentially is statistics, just, you know. But like I almost never make a play that I think is bad just because. I almost never do that. The most I'll ever do is I think a play is like somewhat even, but one is more interesting, so I'll do that. Like you guys have seen me do that. This is big pink entrance, right? Okay. Yo, what up, Oats? I didn't even see that was a stalking, because I never read my chat. This is probably just Fantoon, right? It's not Fantoon. Don't read chat. Huh? Okay. So there is a major down there. Okay, I already know where two bosses are. I don't know where Fantoon is. Okay. So it's just a line drive back here, right? So I kind of don't have to kill anything. I just have to come back when I'm ready to kill Ridley. But I do need to check that major. Do I want to check the X or the major? Or both? Let's do both. It's not that much slower of speed booster. I could fly across the ocean. I'm getting close to the point where if I had so many supers, I would maybe not check anything else though. Let's just do it. I can just kill Kraid. I can just kill Kraid. This is a little safe. I think it's just it's a pretty safe play. Okay. I'm gonna kill him later. Cause I would normally kill him right now, but I think I could get into a slightly dicey... It's almost negligible to kill him right now versus later, and I think I can get into a slightly dicey situation with my health going down Mickey Mouse right now. So I'm not going to. Yeah, would I? No, there's no point. I might have to take this save. Okay, so there is one problem here. I'm going to a zone that has a water map. However, and the water map means that Fantoon's not there because Fantoon's map is always left facing, the water map is always right facing. But the map is right here, so just get the map. Basically, we're looking for Dragon. That's really bad and disgusting. Gonna be completely honest. This is a bad situation to be in. Okay. This is like if you're here early game, you're so happy, but if you're here like late game, you're feeling really gross. You don't want to see all this. You don't want to collect majors. Oh my god, I just fell all the way down. I'm like basically really close to go mode. Not gonna take the save. I am going to go up here and go straight to wreck ship. I'm gonna skip all the majors. If I find Dragon or Fantoon or Progression, then I'll come down and start thinking about what to collect. This is slightly risky, but the thing is I might reset everything. So. If I reset everything, then I don't want to have wasted time collecting them in the first place. Now, the way I get Omega punished, obviously, is like there's Varia and stuff. Or a lot of heat that slows me down. And I can't get to the bosses. Well, here it is. Here comes the punish. I want one more power bomb set. One more set of power bombs, please. Oh.
No.
It starts. Thank you for the good luck. If there's no bosses here, I'm gonna be very sad. Very sad. Very sad. Dragon, please! Dragon! Oh! Okay, that's why I did not collect any of the majors. Because if I had collected them, I can't reset. And I think this reset's more important than anything I could get over there. So I had to skip all those and go straight to wreck ship. It'd be different if Ridley was outstanding. It would have been Mother Brain's here, so it would have actually been good to kill Ridley and that, but it's not that far, so it's not a big deal. It's okay. I made a decision quickly. I would have also had to route in some like tanks or something. Oh. I was like, how in the world? I didn't see the powerbomb door here. But yeah, unfortunately, if someone decides to skip all that terrain area, then I just lose to that play. Can't beat that. So if someone beats me like by like many minutes, I know what happened. I'll take speed off. Conserve some health. I could maybe have looked to hunt that save, but... missiles are actually kind of important if I don't find ice. And we already saw like 5,000 majors I left behind, so... This is dicey. Oh my god! Now this is really bad. I could just die going up this elevator.
Nice throw.
My save wasn't like 10,000 miles away, so I would have felt fine. I made very quick decisions coming here. So if I died, I would have been very sad, but I would have felt okay about it. But that worst room was a little, by the time I started shooting the supers, I was like, shoot man, maybe I should be backing out of this. But I already started shooting a bunch of supers, so. Okay, I should probably go back down and go right. Nope, I can't do this. I gotta go through that caution door. Cause, well, with that speed booster hallway, I think things have changed. No, never mind. Okay, I gotta go down. Okay. So this might be yoink. Yosin, thanks for the prime. Okay, Fantoon, I'm pretty sure. I am going to collect these missiles. I need 2 more tanks. Oh my god. I just needed a few stutters and that was it. I got off my item select by accident. I believe Dragon is an Aqueduct. Okay.
Eddie, what is your favorite Thai dish?
What up, Joe? Probably Pad CU. I know this looks weird, but I think I have to do this. I have to go back up worst room. Holy supers. I could have gotten this after, but yeah, I want to get this now. Oh, actually. Oh yeah, let's go this way. Shit. Should have went through worst room, then come through this way. So I should have grabbed the reserve and then turn around. Oh well. Okay. Kill Ridley, we gotta go through a bunch of heat. Is there a good refill after Ridley? This is gonna be cool. Oh shoot. I'm not getting this. Conceivable is it to finishing in 10 minutes? Good question. Hmm. Was this main hall? No. I don't know, but I'm gonna go as fast as I can. Shoot. Oh, I don't see a farm. I don't think I can finish in time. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to finish in time. Missing all those majors suddenly feels kind of bad. That would have been pretty nasty if I pulled that off. Over here. Oh no. Do I just forfeit so I can play in the weekly? Oh no, again. Oh, was that 183? Is that why I failed? I thought I moved. Okay, so the early game I last locationed like everything. What time is it? Oh, I went the wrong way. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna join the weekly. I'll take the forfeit. I'll join it. I'm gonna wait to see how many people are readied up. Because right now there's only 5 people ready. Uh-oh, people are readying up quickly. People are readying up quickly. I can't finish this in time. No, I can't finish this in time. We're gonna reset in a minute and a half. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna kill Crate and then we're gonna reset. You know what's crazy? I think Emmett delaying the race room, I think made me forfeit. No, it wouldn't have been close enough. It wouldn't have been close enough. Actually, I think that actually did it. I think Emmett delaying it actually made me lose. I actually think him delay because I think he delayed it by like 5 minutes, right? I think he actually made me forfeit. No, he joined the lobby. He forfeit just now. He's in the lobby, but he took a while to load up. Okay. All right. Every choice I made in that early game missed, which was kind of funny. You guys remember that early game? It was pretty scammy. Taking like the grapple to the middle top of Everest, but it ends up being that X-ray hall is just across in like a random spot. Okay. Yeah, so in the beginning, if you try to follow what the items are, and then you skip the doors, which is what I did. I usually do that if it's like oh, this is a very suspicious room. Like, for example, top middle of Everest, you find grapple. Top middle of Everest, very suspicious. So I didn't blind a lot of doors and I went straight there. It was all like, basically it was all a scam. It happened twice in the early game. I last locationed the right door 2 times in a row, which is a lot of time lost early on. All right, Scree, Zebo, Fune, Viola. Okay, here we go. This is what we're really here for though, right? That was just a whatever run. This is the weekly. We're here for the weekly. Techno, why is your name yellow or orange? Didn't it used to be red? Already lost all my points. Sorry, Swayze. Chat, are you ready? Now we take the dub. Now we take the dub.
No, no, no. Wrong way.
Late night, Eddie. It's not late night though, because on Wednesdays I stream the weekly. I go this late. I just booted up late. I also felt like it was late night, but then I was thinking of, I'm like, wait, I always stream this late on Wednesdays. I just booted up late because I had a handyman come over. They fixed up a bunch of things in our house, and it went longer than it was supposed to. Yeah, things ended up taking longer than they were supposed to. Sleep time. Stay up for another hour. Watch me win this lobby. Watch me win this lobby. I got all the bad luck out of the way because I literally last locationed everything in the for my first 2 progression items. It was like a big time loss. Boot this. Sun hasn't even set. Dude, it was 10 p.m. and I was watching Immit's stream and I saw the sun out and I was like, what the heck? I know we're on like a different time zone, but like, it was 10 p.m. here and it was light out there. That threw me off. All right, here we go. Hard, tricky map, rando pickup race. Not pickup race, the weekly, the prestigious weekly, 23 entrants. I'm gonna win. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, you cannot go left. You actually cannot go left because we don't have morph, and there is a morph tunnel. So you must go right. Here in Ireland. I guess the reason why it was weird though is because Immit is still in like the US, right? Okay, I'm here. I'll check the door. Reset. I was wondering if resetting would be faster than doing the climb. I can get up the climb in like 12 seconds. Should have saved, Daddy. Look at the value you would have gotten out of the save. All the savers stay winning. Alright, what are we getting? Screw attack?
No, no, no.
Wrong way. Alright, so there was a few things I can do with Morph back in Parlor, but I'm going to continue throw forward and blind this door. Good info. Check the map. Okay. I don't put too much stock in my chances of getting the map right now, but I am going to go down Alcatraz because it is the closest door available. Alcatraz is this room directly below me. And I could save there. That's what I get for not having full health. So here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, well, you know what? I have to blind this door. Because this is where my progression is. But I actually, like, before getting progression, I do want to go down Alcatraz. Spring. So I have to continue left. Okay. I am not gonna do that. Progression is to the left here. Back where we started through the ohms. That's what spring lets me do. However, I really want that map. So that I know exactly where to go when I do go that way. So I'm going to farm till full, save, and then go through Magdalite Room. So I'm gonna do this even though I know progression is not this direction. Because I really want this map. Okay, I'm gonna pivot with the save. So, yeah, Spring Ball lets me go through that initial room with the ohms. Little roly-polies, the green ones that we started in. Ow. But if I'm bad... This is actually hard without a missile, huh? I haven't really practiced this enough without a missile. Do I commit to this, even if I keep dying? I want to spring ball across the bottom, but I don't know. Okay. It doesn't lead to the map. It doesn't lead to the map. I know I'm not the only one annoyed by that. Sprinkling? Okay, I didn't get sprinkling. Oops. Maybe it's because I didn't have speed. Okay. Up, up, up. Up, up, up. So I know power bombs there. I know another spot where power bombs are as well. Okay. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. That was the worst buffered spring ball of all time. Oh my god, that was so bad. Dude, I'm messing everything up.
Nice throw.
Bounce, bounce, bounce. Small bounce. Into a bounce. Oh, that was the tightest small... I don't know if you guys saw the subtle bounce there to rebounce there. That was crazy. Don't worry, the early game is barely anything. Okay, I'm gonna shoot this Metroid when I see it. Actually, the best play here is to just morph in like this, gain velocity, and just get through. This will be the safest play. Yeah, get the emotes out. Get the funny emotes out. Oh my goodness, for real? Okay. Bottom left. So I actually can go through those right doors Or in particular, this middle right door, if I use screw attack, but this should be progression. This is gonna be gravity? Oh yeah. I've already got power bombs. Okay. I have to check where the map is here. That's crazy how my muscle memory just went. Tsh. Okay. Okay, now we zoom. Let's play. Game on. I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna go. Let's see, map is to the right there. I'm gonna go Turian. I'm not gonna blind the top left door yet. I'm gonna go for the highest value door that I see, which is currently the bottom of climb. We'll work our way up if we don't find progression. If progression happens to be in the top left there, that would be kind of crazy. Be a little tragic. I didn't know if this door would be in logic with the moonfall, so I didn't go here first. Okay. This looks like progression. Grapple. So this looks like I have to go back to full half-year room with the ohms. Oh, no. Maybe here? I'm gonna take the save. I should be able to jump along the spikes, though. So, grapple still. #1 candidate room is going to be... I might start saying candidate room. Because that just makes sense. That's what they say in poker. Or poker. That's what they say in chess. #1 candidate room is going to be... full half-year room. Home room, full half-year room. What about Malmaxia? Okay. Aha! Now this is now the #1 candidate room. I do have screw attack, so I can get through there. Okay. Was that an item down there? Missiles. Okay, so we use these missiles to get that. I believe these missiles are out of logic. No, I have spring ball, so they're in logic. I have spring ball, they're in logic. Then I need to see a little bit more. Screw attack room, I could get that out of logic, but I cannot get back. Oh. So the bottom left, that gravity jump I did, isn't normally in logic in hard, but it is in logic with spring ball. Okay. That's spring. Let's go get those majors. Okay, stand on the right tile, just do a crouch jump, aim straight up at the peak. That's how you get this item. Okay, I can go into Meridia, I can go back into Criteria and try to get that map. Where do I want to go here? I think I want to go back to Criteria because I have to check Meridia. No, I can't. No, can I check Meridia? Hold on. Yeah, okay, so I can do a grab jump here. I gotta check Meridia, it's too close. I really want to do Criteria. Really do. But I can't. I just gotta do. I have to go into I have to go into Meridia here. Like, even if I have to walk out, I have to go here first. Criteria is also out of logic to get that map. Let's go right, try to get that map. Try to get that save. This is a similar situation to what we had in a previous seed. Like, I'm pretty sure Oats would go to Criteria here. I just feel it's too far. Okay. Okay, we'll take that save. We'll try to get the map. Yo, Found Pros, thank you for the sub. I'm not ignoring chat. Look at that. I thanked my sub. Thank you for the prime. But yes, I am a little focused. Sorry. Trying to get rid of ads. Fair. I do want to get this. I know you're joking. I'm just having a little back and forth with you. I like how I decided to not go to Criteria, now I'm at Norfair. What the heck? How did I end up here? I was just trying to get the map. I just wanted the map. What happened? I could reset, but I think I don't like resetting there. I just have to go. I guess in the end, none of them are, they're all really close to each other. 3 steps later, I'm in Norfair. What? You guys ever play Star Fox? What? Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude. Except I can't do the southern twang, so. Incoming enemy from the rear. Drop altitude. But I think I got the feeling on lock, you know? The intensity.
No. Wrong way.
Well, Oats might be watching, so that'd be cheating. I love getting the 3-hit move. Like, I love moving the movement when you can 3-hit them like that. Holy, what is going on? I guess I play for those majors. Yeah, I gotta play for those majors. I can get them. Doesn't look like I can for a second, but I can. I'm not super comfortable playing for them because these rooms are long, but I don't really have much water movement. The problem is these might be filler, but I guess if they're beams, it's fine. Though the value of charge beam is a little bit lessened. I think these might be filler majors. It's fine. Oh, it's just one major. Oh god, it's just one major. If it's just one major, I don't think I should have played for this. This might have been a mistake. I think this is filler, so I think this is a bad pickup. Although charge is really high value, and I guess there is a super potentially here. But I think this is too long. I don't know if I like this play. It's too long. I don't think I should have done this. At least I got a super out of it. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be a beam or X-ray. Okay, that's something. Ice is good, but I don't think most players will get ice. This was, my brain was kind of like malfunctioning a little bit, because I knew I had to pick up like 2 majors in Norfair. And I was kind of like thinking like I get 2 majors if I go this way. But I'm only getting 1. Like, my brain kind of confused itself. Basically, I kind of thought there were like going to be 3 majors. Because I was like, okay, if I go here, I get 2. But with 1, I don't think this is worth it. So, yeah, hopefully, like, the ice is extremely important. But I think this is a time loss. I'm not liking my chances of winning because I don't like this play. I think this major's way too slow. And I just did it because I think it's just bad. But I did it, so. Okay, bottom right, I think, has an item. This is also a filler item. Oh, well. Yeah, this is also a filler item. I don't like this play at all. This is a filler item too. These are both filler. Yeah, and I have 15. No, I would have had 10 supers. It's not filler. That's surprising. Okay. Why is this not filler? I should be able to get through with the items I had. That's an important item. I'm very confused. This should have been one-way accessible. Huh. Okay. No, he's washed. And by washed, I mean, well, he was never a hundo runner. But he did learn those tricks before. Okay, high jump is actually extremely good. I need to continue forward. I must continue forward. I have to kill the bosses and continue. The odds of it paying off aren't like huge, but like I have to. It's starting to get a little awkward now. At the end of the day, it just kind of depends on where Mother Brain is. The pre-weekly? I wasn't gonna finish in time. I needed like 5 more minutes to finish, and yeah, I just forfeit. Maybe not 5. I needed, but basically I had to forfeit. I was on my way to Mother Brain. I killed all the bosses. Okay, I'm in an awkward spot now. I'm gonna pause after this. I'm gonna save and then pause and reassess my plan. Should have morphed and springballed this. That would have been the fastest move. Okay, so I already found a water map. I know that's a left map. This map was... This was a right map. That's a right map. That's a left map. Okay. So I don't know. At the end of all this, all that really matters is where Mother Brain is. Yeah. This is like 50-50 the seed. 50-50 the seed. I'm getting really uncomfortable because the sprint is huge, which is like not what I want to see. Oh, it's such a bad spot to be in. It's so I'm in the worst like spot. But because I'm so close to Bryn and so far from the other stuff, I like have to do it. I don't regret the choices I'm making. It's just like when things turn out this way, it feels bad, right? That might go up. If not, that might be a dead end. I'm gonna go here first. Okay. Ow. Dude, he danced on me. Here's what I'm gonna say. This seed is gonna have some dramatic time differences between people. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Really, a Mother Brain Bring right here would be crazy. Oh my god, it's not Fantoon. I felt pretty happy that there was a high chance Fantoon's here. Okay, so Fantoon's probably back in the other zones. But what is here? What is here? Oh my god, Wreck Ship is actually here. Oh man, I have to go to Wreck Ship. I have to go to... This is so sickening. I need to check that major as well. I have to check the major. Is there a good way to check it? Okay. I'm starting to feel real sick, guys. If I see isolated Wreck Ship with Mother Brain, that is like the nightmare scenario. And I'm gonna lose by like 20 minutes to a lot of people. What's the best way to play this? I think I have to go right and save. I think I have to ditch that for now. Yeah, I have to ditch that for now. Because I will probably be able to kill I'll probably be able to kill Ridley. So if I can kill Ridley, basically like if I get punished if Mother Brain and Ridley are there. I get punished if I can't kill Ridley, but I can kill Ridley, so I should be okay. I'll be able to get a bomb here. But I can conserve a bomb by going this way. Oh man, I feel sick. I'm at my, like, there's so much luck at this point. It's just how you, that's just what happens though. I need a power bomb. Did you guys know that this specific beam combo, I don't know if it's Ice plus Plasma, but it shoots faster than the other beam combos.
No, no, no! Wrong way!
Dude, show me. Show me the isolated Ridley. Show me isolated Ridley. It is specifically Ice Plasma? Yeah. It's funny how fast it shoots. Okay, there's another loop back into Bryn. I do not have the resources to go anywhere else right now. It's Wreck Ship, that means Fantoon's here, right? That just makes sense. What? They didn't give me a health. Thank you. Chat, who's ready for the crash out? Y'all ready for a big crash out? Oh my god, I cannot get to the map. Oh, I have to kill Spore. Probably have to kill Spore. I actually want that, but I'm not gonna get it. Okay. This is looking really bad. Really has to be here, or I'm cooked beyond belief. Mother brain. It loops though. Ridley is here. Okay, it looped, it looped, it looped. It looped? Huh. Shoot, I'm never going to see that item then. Okay. I'm probably playing ammo. I have to go to criteria. But Meridia's also down there. I need to take the save down here. This is such a weird seed. Weird seed. Meridia has... Criteria is a guaranteed left map. I can't believe I don't get to reset and see that major underneath ocean. I'm really sad about that. This is so jank. I think this is really bad for me. I think I'd lose to Oats by a lot here. I mean, it really depends, but it seems really bad for me right now. So I'm going for Fantoon. I'm trying to think about this, because I did find high jump. Darn it. This looks like Key Hunter, yeah. Alright, well I'm gonna peek this real quick. Just see if there's like a major next to me. I'm gonna get ready to reset. There's a major over there. Hi, Teddy. I'm gonna abandon it. Okay, so we gotta go to Meridia next. Okay. Down this way. Okay. Oats isn't in the seed, so I'm not scared at all. Because he's not playing. He is not playing. I don't think I'm winning though, because I have to come back into Meridia right away. So this is not the winning play. It's kind of weird though, because I got high jump, so I don't know what people were capable of doing. It did loop in a funny way though. Like if Wreckship was isolated, then I would have lost by 10 years. But now it's like, you know,
No, no, no.
which means in a
Wrong
weekly.
way.
Ooh, this is good. What that means is in a weekly, I'm gonna lose to people that are like 1,000 rated. Okay, this is interesting because people wouldn't be able to do the map. Huh. People would have had to. Holy fast. I got ice in a really bad spot. I think the best play is when I had gotten that to go back and I chose not to. I don't think I'm gonna win. I think I'm gonna lose by a good chunk. Unless I'm not understanding something. I feel like I'm sort of dead in the water here a little bit. I can't believe that worked. Okay, but hopefully I can have like, I'm not gonna lose too many points. Okay, I need one more X. On the way, there's plenty. So yeah, let's get out of here. We're gonna assume that the 3 X's by Ridley, at least one has a super. If not, then I'm gonna just laugh and cry. I think I'm gonna lose by a lot. I'm a little surprised maybe people haven't. I think maybe that people haven't finished yet. I should have some hope for that reason. Because right now it's looking like you would have went here. And maybe skip. I think I'm really in trouble. I think I'm like Omega in trouble. Oh shoot. This is kind of trash. I cannot believe I'm about to do this. Am I really doing this? Is this faster than killing GT? I don't have X-ray, I don't have X-ray. I can't do this. Okay, we're gonna kill GT. Do I kill GT? No, I just go in here. What am I doing? I was about to X-ray climb this. I was literally about to X-ray climb this. Because this is pretty bad. X-ray climbing without X-ray would be wild. I know, right? I thought about it and decided that I'm gonna leave that tech on hold. I think I'm gonna lose by a lot. It's what it feels like. Oh shoot. I think I'm gonna lose by a lot. Am I? I can't tell. It doesn't feel good, but it's really hard to tell because there were 2 bosses like... I don't even remember where the bosses were though. But it feels like I did things in an order that was very suboptimal, so... It doesn't feel good. I'm pretty sure I did things suboptimally. Okay. That was a sick mock wall. Holy. You're right, I can't lose to oats. A dub. This path to getting all this is so bad. I gotta actually watch my powerbomb count. Yeah, I should be okay. Dude, twice? Ah. I can get the mock. Hundo runner. Hundo runner. I'm gonna get a power bomb from this room. There's a specific amount of run speed that you're supposed to do to get that, but yeah. Didn't realize this was Caterpillar room. I was like throwing me off. Shoot, I need to check this door. I know with that many, it's like very unlikely I won't be able to kill Ridley, but I should be very careful. This might be a little conservative. A little too conservative. Check this X. When I have 2 X's, I'm gonna get along the way for free, but just be safe. Oh wow. Holy. I don't know why I'm saving there. Cause what? Am I gonna am I dying to Ridley with this loadout? I guess it wouldn't be the most unfathomable thing. Okay, I gotta find a way to get my health back. Darn it. Ow! What the? There you go. That's how I died to Ridley. Okay, we're gonna walk back and see. There is a farm above me. Is there a better farm along the way? I do not see a better farm. Do not see a better farm, so I'm gonna farm directly above me. Insurance doesn't look so. That was like the worst possible thing that could have happened to me, though. To be fair. I know Caterpillar Room has some cacks there. Okay. Well, at the very least, it looks like the seed was kind of bad. It doesn't seem like I'm going to get like 15th or something. There's definitely a chance like if this wreck ship was isolated and was empty, there was a chance I get like 15th here. Very good chance. Very, very, very real chance. Absolutely could have happened. But it doesn't look like I'm getting 15th. So the worst is over. In that sense. Now watch as everyone just snipes me right now.
Oh yeah, you want a bronze medal.
I'd be okay with. I'd be happy with the bronze. I would take a bronze. I would absolutely take a bronze.
No, no, no. Wrong way.
Oh! Okay. Yes. Why, Bastion? I took off plasma because it's laggy. Oh, I didn't have to full refill. I've got like 30 missiles excess. Okay. Okay, Nitro's done. Honestly, I'm happy. I'm pretty happy with my placement. I could get sniped by the whole lobby here. I'm okay with it. As long as I don't get sniped by the rest of the world.
Bronze medal?
What? Okay, Meridia? I believe the best play is after getting high jump, you then go back to criteria and stuff. I think that's just like a much stronger route, but it's hard for me to gauge. So I think I took a suboptimal route. But I also think that maybe people got screwed over by certain things. So maybe it's ended up being okay. Hopefully I can get under here. Okay. Ah, sniped by Sponge. Okay. Alright. I think I lost because of my route. I think my route was
You
bad.
want a bronze medal.
No, the escape timer in hard gives pretty good leniency. Probably like a 40% off the base. Yeah, so I think Oats would have probably done. I'm gonna double check, but I think Oats would have done well in this lobby too. He probably would. I would have lost to Oats, pretty sure. Because I don't think he'd go to Bryn. I think he'd want to. I think he would go back to criteria if he didn't go to criteria right away. Now that being said, I do think that me getting 5th is nice because look at that. If I was a little bit slower, I would have gotten crushed. Me getting 5th is nice because I think there's a world where I get like 15th. I'm not even kidding. Actually, this lobby, okay, maybe not 15th, but there's a world where I would have lost like 6 more placements here if Wreck Ship blanked out and dead ended. Then I would have been like in big trouble. What happened? There's a lot of ways to play this one, Lopter, I think. I play the way that I generally do. And I think it just lost time, but I committed down to Meridia. I did the whole world loop. I didn't go back for the maps. And I started getting really nervous towards like, when I got to Wreck Ship, I started getting really nervous. All right, let's talk to Nitro. Let's see what Nitro did. Yo.
Eddie.
Sup? How'd you play this one?
So I was briefly listening. It sounds like you had it right. I did not dive into M. I went back for C.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. I know Oats would do that. It's this. It's actually. Yeah. It's a similar situation to the other time. So I do what I think is best. Yeah, everyone went back to seeing Metroid. Yeah, I think that's what most people did. That's what most people did.
Yeah.
I chose not to for the same reason as the other seed. I actually think it's closer because I don't know. I was like thinking about it, but I was like, I think it's right here, so I'm gonna check it. And then obviously I had to continue. Yeah. So it was the same thing.
I was thinking in the moment that a lot of people would go to M because it is very close. Like it is. Very
no, I don't think. I think most people don't. I think most people. Because criteria feels safer.
Close isn't like
right?
going to M. No,
yeah.
I think C
that's what I do, and you guys know.
Overall,
yeah, you know what I do. Like
play.
that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that is the strongest. I know that's gonna result in us being in a very coin flip situation. I know it's going to cause like a very drastic change in gameplay from us, right? The results are going to change by a lot because of it, but
So
yeah, I just
do
felt
you
like I
never
had to
do
go.
C ever, by the way, or do you do?
I go through Rex
like-
ship and then it connects back to C. So I do a full world loop.
You do get
If
C-map from
Rex
there?
ship, huh? I do get
So you
C-map.
get
I
C-
do get C-map.
yeah,
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 and
I
I
see.
get it from the Rex ship side. I don't know if you see it, so it's kind of worse.
Yeah, I saw it. We got
Yeah.
the map and like we can see Rex ship, but there's no way to really get there. unless you,
Yeah.
like, spike suited for it or something.
Yeah, but apparently you guys get charge.
Yeah, we get charge in Wasteland.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
like so you know how it was half you climb at the beginning of the
Yeah,
season?
yeah.
When
Okay,
you
I
go
saw
back-
Wasteland. I can't get that because I have to.
Yeah.
I have to go back. So
Yeah, so we get that
yeah.
earlier, and then we're just forced back down into M.
You know what's funny?
Unless, I don't know, maybe someone did something crazy and like spike suited into Rex ship, but
If Rex ship
So-
didn't connect, if Rex ship doesn't connect to criteria, then I lose I lose to everybody in this lobby. It's crazy. I lose like 10 more minutes here. It'd be really bad.
do you? Is it that bad though? Like, do you?
Yeah, it's
you
just like
didn't
it's a
get charged
the
at
the
all.
map is a clean circle basically.
But you didn't need criteria, did you?
No, but wait. Rex ship had did Rex ship have Ridley? I'm thinking of another zone.
Yes,
think.
Rex ship had Ridley and Mother Brain.
Yeah,
That was
I'm
the
thinking
last
of
zones I
the
did.
I'm thinking of the zones below and to the right of Rex ship.
Yeah, Brinstar was down there.
Yeah, Brinstar. I got to Rex ship. Did you do Brinstar? Did you have to do Brinstar?
I did do Brins. I did every zone. Yeah.
You did do every zone. Okay, let me see.
Yeah. So my route was maybe a little weird. So I actually blinded into Norfair before, like, seeing Fantoon. If that makes sense. So I just went through the power bomb in Big Pink because I thought that would go to the map, and it just took me to Norfair.
Hold on. Let me see. You were saying. Oh, you blinded Norfair.
Yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
I was
Okay.
go
Yeah, trying to
to
get the
N
map.
So I hit Norfair. So I actually did N to B, and then B connected to W. I actually did W. Well, I came
Okay,
from B. I did half of the loop. Right?
Okay, you know what? We
where
did
I
the
end
same
up
thing. We
back
did the
in
same
W.
thing. Cause
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay,
didn't
so
do
if you do
anything Rex ship,
criteria,
though.
you actually dead end really fast, but you get charge.
Yes.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
We can't do anything. We get the map. C charge. Go get it.
We all did the same thing then. Hold on. We all basically did the same thing, except I got this map in a worse way later in the game, and I didn't get charged, so I collected everything.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you're not that far behind. Like this.
My
is
finish
all
time's
very
pretty good
similar.
then. Yeah.
We do. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can say we do have to walk back to the C entrance in the first place, like from Everest.
Yeah.
And doing all this is kind of slow. Like, getting the charge is pretty slow, right? It's
Yeah.
happy climb with spring ball jumps. It's slow in Wasteland.
This is one where
But the charge definitely.
this is
helps a
actually
lot.
this is one where pause time makes a big difference. Actually, I probably lost a lot. I paused a lot on this one. I think part of it also
Actually.
though is because I had to figure out an ammo route and I had to figure out farms. That's kind of the problem.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you
yeah.
get gravity?
No.
I don't think so, right? Yeah.
No.
No. Both
There
of
was
those items.
where was the zone that had all the majors? Where was it? Let me see.
Norfair. Norfair had the high jump.
Yeah, Norfair having high jump was pretty funny. If it didn't loop, I thought it was interesting because if you didn't do Norfair, then yeah, okay. So Norfair did have the high jump. So I was thinking, at the end of this, we all did the same thing because you go to criteria, you just spike the charge and leave. So it's like we kind of end up doing the same thing. So everyone, it's not like I was like on a different route afterwards. I just didn't have charge and I was continuing in the same path.
Yeah, we just take a detour early and get charge.
Yeah. Let me think about this. So here is
Grab it 25 minutes. Interesting. 25 minutes and got to skip all.
Okay.
Lopter, how do you get to grab?
hold on.
Was grab in Brinstar then, Lopter? Interesting. I considered going for that, but I didn't think
This
it
is
was
where
very far.
this is where things are interesting. So you went into Brinstar?
Yeah, I did. I also did what Lopter said. I blinded Brinstar from Ed. I did Brinstar. I did
You
a loop
blinded
before
it?
Ed map. Yeah. Yeah, I blinded N, then blinded B.
Whoa, how'd you
because
blind
like if you
that?
try, because it is a little weird, but if you, like you're trying to go to the map, then did you go to the map like immediately from the top, or did you go down Red Tower and check those doors?
Yeah, I went immediately left.
Yeah, no, we did not go through Cheese Room right away. So we're trying to check the doors on the way down, and then you actually like can't get to the map from there, right? So I just blind right to try to hit a dead end.
Oh, you did that too?
Yeah.
Okay, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that myself.
Well, in theory, if you think about it, like I'm not necessarily thinking, like I definitely didn't think it would be B. I just thought it would be a dead end because I thought for sure B would just be off M, and then there was certainly just a dead end bottom right. It didn't work out like that, but
Huh. Laughter says, might as well keep going. I like
Exactly,
Laughter's explanation.
yeah.
Laughter's explanation makes me feel better. I would not blind
that's what I
B
said.
in your
What are you
spot.
talking about? You just don't like it when I say it?
Yeah. Huh. That's weird. Okay, hold on. I'm a little confused here. I'm trying to think about this, right? Like, when did we get power bombs? Was that in Norfair?
Power bombs were much earlier. Power bombs were early game I think it's in criteria. No, it's not in criteria. Where?
So you both went to Brinstar. I'm trying to think about how I would play this. I feel like so I would have gotten the map. I would not have blinded Brinstar, like, right? I would have gotten the map. But after I got the map,
Yeah, I wonder why you don't go to Brinstar anyway. Shouldn't you?
no, I feel like I'd go back to Meridia and get the map, right? I'm confused what happened here. Because then I was thinking people end up in wreck ship. The whole time I was thinking people end up in wreck ship. And I was wondering how that route pans out, but I can't tell.
No, yeah, you're right. I see how that happens.
Right? That's why as I was going to Brinstar and I was finishing up the seed, I was kind of thinking like, I think my route is bad and I think people end up in wreck ship earlier. Because Brinstar was really slow, right? So I was trying to like piece together. So, but when people weren't finishing like way ahead of me, I was kind of like, this is getting kind of weird. Like, I guess my route might be okay. It turns out my route is probably okay if I'm finishing it 2 minutes, 3 minutes behind you.
I think so.
Because this route
so.
felt devastatingly bad to me.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like Laughter and I also felt very bad. Like it feels really bad to have to come because we had to come back to N. We do the loop, do B, do M. We can't get the map. Like we kill Fantoon, literally can't get the map because we don't have high jump. Or at least, actually, I'm wondering. I wonder if something else might have happened to Laughter because getting grab seems massive to me. Because for me, it was really bad. I killed Fantoon, couldn't get the map because it's crab hole and I literally can't do anything because I have no items.
Oh man.
Then I have to go back to N, get the map, get high jump, and then go back to M map again.
I'm trying to think about this. Hold on.
So I feel like I'm not sure. Well, grab is very slow. I guess that's the other thing.
Am I wrong in thinking like nobody had the best route that I feel like might be one of the best? I feel like the best route.
Well, the best route you would skip B entirely.
You can't skip B entirely. That's not possible.
You don't think so?
No, because you have to go through B to get into wreck ship.
Oh,
right. Yeah.
Oh, you
but
do. Oh, yeah. That's
but
right.
I think if you enter from wreck ship, it's faster.
Wait, no, it does. You can go to M. Why can't you do it from M?
We'll look at what M looks like. Look at the entrance when you go in from M. You can't. That's when I finished the game.
Right.
That's what I was doing.
It's just Main Street. I don't know what's the problem.
What, through GT?
Oh.
I guess you could do GT.
Oh. Yeah, I do GT. I go up Main Street and do GT.
Did you have ice? So I guess you UWJ.
I have everything. I have every. Yeah. I got high jump and ice. Yeah, ice was also in Norfair. Ice was the other item.
Oh, you know what? I guess you would just do GT.
We
Yeah,
have-
because
I mean,
you
we
would
have
try
spring
climbing
ball
first.
also,
You
like,
probably climb first.
Ice doesn't matter. You have spring ball and stuff. But yeah.
I guess you could also technically come from criteria. So here's how I think I would have played it. Okay, now here I played it the way I played it. That's how I play it, right? But the thought that the way that I was thinking other people like I could have also played it was also from Norfair going back to Meridia. If I didn't go to Brinstar, I think I'd just go back to Meridia there, get the map, and then I would probably go to Wreck Ship. I think that's how I would play it.
I still don't really see it. So what? I'm not really seeing why you go back to Brinstar. I'm not really seeing it.
Are you talking about Meridia?
Yeah, because you get Norfair map, get high jump, and then you go back to Meridia, right?
Yeah, because the map is right there.
So then why then do you go to Brinstar?
No, I'm saying I went to Brinstar, but I would have maybe gone to Meridia if I was torn between the two.
Oh, you did go to Brinstar.
I did, yeah.
Oh, I see.
I did
Okay,
exactly
understand
what
you're
you
saying.
did, except I did not have the charge, so I finished 85-30. And I
Okay,
had
yeah,
to
no,
take
that
a
makes perfect sense.
and then I had to take a slow route to get the criteria map to revert it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. It is surprising that nobody seems to have just gone straight back to Meridia from that position, because that should be the best route.
I mean, maybe other people did, but they shambled elsewhere. That's what I'm curious. But I'm surprised that you both went into Bryn necessarily. I mean, I went to Bryn. I mean, so like
Well, we didn't have a choice. It sort of just happened. You know, it was in God's hand. You know, we were just vibing. But
for me, it was a lot more. Like if you were in my position, I think you both go back to Meridia, because
I think so,
I left
yeah.
the criteria map. So, like, right, it's a lot more.
yeah,
For my position, going to
go-
Meridia is even stronger, but I still chose Bryn because that's how I want to cover the ground, right?
Yeah.
I was thinking I wouldn't
if-
blame anyone for it.
yeah. I also think it's as simple as like the Meridia map is right there.
The pause
So I'd
time.
rather go there first.
I mean, Nitro does have a faster pause time than me, but it's not a 1-to-1 comparison because I have to figure out farm and ammo. So I had to actually sit to figure out where to farm after Ridley because there's no.
yeah.
The only farm is actually directly above Ridley. So I had to sit there and think about it for a bit. But also I have to start calculating if the criteria map had a higher chance of being Fantoon and stuff like that, right? Because they had gotten the map and I didn't, so I have to keep like cycling through. There's like more to manage, right? So it's not 1-to-1. Obviously he's gonna have a faster pause time, but I had more mental load.
It was. I mean, I also had like more pause than normal. It was a pretty difficult seed to parse. I
Yeah,
think.
so it's harder to manage when you have to think about how you're gonna work criterion when you left it behind.
Yeah.
So it's a little difficult, but yeah, that sucks that if you go back up to criteria though, you just kind of like get charged in the map and you're out. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, but it was so slow, dude. Like, you know.
Well, I mean that's the reason I don't do it, right? That's literally the reason I don't, right? That's why I abandon it all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's fair.
yeah, it is. Oh yeah, and you have to go through baby. Yeah,
Where was? Oh yeah, we did have to do that.
I'd say it's pretty balanced overall. I could have. If I was like really fast at making decisions, I guess technically I could have won. So. Aussie didn't get charged either.
GGs.
He probably played like me then. But I wonder if Aussie, maybe Aussie did. Hey, is Aussie here? So Aussie didn't get charged either. I'm curious if Aussie did back to Meridia. Did you go? Okay, I'm just gonna knock on his door. How about that? That'll be faster. Oh shoot! Wait, hold on, Nitro. I shut you out. I accidentally hung up on Nitro. We're gonna figure something out. Hello. Sorry, I abandoned you. I closed the window by accident. I'm gonna knock on Aussie's door. Let's ask him, because he also didn't have charge apparently. So maybe he did the route I'm talking about. Let's just call and confirm.
Aussie's... Aussie's moved on, bro. He's playing a different game.
Knock knock.
Get back here, Aussie. We're not done with you.
I just want to know.
No.
I think he's trying to join.
My Twitch supports that because I've had so many problems with knock knock every time. I always load into like actual Chrome if I want to knock.
Hello? Oh. Hello? Aussie?
Hello.
Hello? Did that work? I heard you say hello on your stream, but I don't know if I heard it on here. Can you hear us?
Is it this one?
We're putting you on the spot, sorry. I don't even know if you can hear us. Aussie's in the call, but I don't know if he can hear us, and we can't hear him. Oh, okay. Okay, Aussie, we were wondering what your route was exactly. So someone said you skipped charge, meaning you did the same as me. You chose to dive Meridia instead of going to Criteria, right? Going back.
This one.
After you got high jump in Norfair, we were wondering how you played it. I went to Bryn. Did you by any chance go back to Meridia?
I want my mic settings to work. But I have 10 mic options. Oh, that one's lighting up.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Nope.
Oh, it lit up.
Alright.
We hear you.
Hello?
I have the game closed, so I'm gonna look at Eddie's map on the stream.
Okay.
So it was after Grapple, where it looked to me like you could go up or down.
Where was Grapple?
And I think up or it's like not even Grapple, but Grapple and then Supers and then the 2 items.
Yeah, after Mama Turtle is the decision point.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go up, it looks like you get a map plus charge.
If you go back to
And
Criteria, yeah.
That's a decent path. And then you have to come down and do the same route anyway.
Yes, we ended up doing the same route, which I was surprised I didn't realize that we would all end up doing the same route. But well, okay, it kind of depends.
A little bit.
So you went to Meridia. You didn't go back to Criteria like I did, right? Because you didn't have charge.
Right. I went to Meridia.
Yes.
I took the power bomb door out of Big Pink.
Yep.
I didn't even check the bottom 2 items.
Yep. Ran
And
to
went
Norfair.
Straight to Norfair, continued on.
Yeah.
Same.
I think all of us
Yes,
did that. At least
we all
all
did.
of us at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Getting
where
Big
I'm
Pink
curious.
Still would have saved a lot of time, but that didn't happen.
Yeah. This is where I'm curious how it played. Because Nitro and Lopter both blinded Brinstar, which is very surprising to me. I don't think I'd ever blind Brinstar here. I don't know how you played this exactly.
Blinding Brinstar. I did all of Norfair.
Did you get the major, the filler major? I felt really bad getting that. It was
I did.
ice. Yeah.
Yes.
I regretted it the moment I was in Leadox, but it was ice. I guess that's okay.
And I was slow to get out with it too.
Yeah. Oh, Sponge, you blinded. Man, did everyone?
I liked having a save.
I think it's pretty natural. Like all it comes down to is did you go through cheese room right away or not? Pretty much. Because if you don't, then it kind of just pushes you there.
Well, I think
all
you'd
the way
take.
to the bottom of Bread Tower and then work my way up.
Okay, so you went all the way up. So Sponge, Nitro, and Lopter blinded Brinstar. I find that crazy. I feel like if I miss, I would immediately go back to the left door in Norfair. Is how I'd feel.
How does that play out to blind Brinstar and leave the 2 bosses?
We do the
They
full
did the
loop,
bosses.
We do Bryn, and then no, I didn't do the bosses.
Oh, you didn't do the bosses.
We-
Okay.
No. That's like part of the reason why we go right is to avoid, at least that's for me, is to avoid going down worst room first. Try to hit the dead end before going down worst room.
The 3 of you did that? Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, so we do the full loop. We go to Brinstar, get Bryn Map, and then it loops back to Meridia, where I then kill Fantoon and then come back to Norfair.
Okay. And then Aussie, how did you? So did you full clear Norfair before continuing? And then after you did, where did you choose to go, Meridia or Brinstar? I went to Brinstar, but I felt there was a strong case for Meridia for both of us.
Yeah, same. Went Brinstar.
You did go Brinstar, so you and I had the same
Meridian map
route.
is right there.
That's why
Easy
I felt.
chance of Fantoon.
Yeah, that's why I felt like, but Brinstar is just closer by a good chunk. So I felt like I couldn't go up and then come back down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Brinstar leads into the huge thing.
Yeah, the huge thing. Okay. Okay. You were probably just faster than I was. So then did you just loop all the way back into Meridia at some point, essentially?
I went to Criteria first. And then
Yes.
when I got Criteria map, decided that there were a lot of X's on the way to Ridley.
Yep.
And went ammo.
Yep. Okay. So you went to Criteria, and then you went to Criteria. It blanks out essentially because we tried to get it. Charges on the left, we blank it. It blanks out. Then you go to Meridia, and then you decide to beat the game, right?
I did have to work out how to manage my refills at the very end.
Yeah, it's right
because-
above Ridley. Yeah. I assume that's the one you took.
But to get to Fantoon, you have to go through GT to get back.
Yes, that was kind of weird. I had to. I didn't go through GT. I actually looped through Brinstar again. I don't know what you did, but
Oh, really?
I went through GT. I wasn't gonna do the loop.
That sounds really slow, Eddie. You went all the way around.
it didn't
Like back into Norfair to like bottom of Bryn? Am I understanding that right?
back
Or
into
no,
back
no.
into Brinstar, and then I sparked up the shaft.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
It's wreck ship into Brinstar. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a question now. Did you get Gravity, Aussie?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Now
was
that I'm
it?
looking at it, isn't it weird that you didn't get Grav, Eddie?
Where is it?
I feel like you
It's
should
a
have
higher
gotten Grav.
Brinstar major.
Is it
right-
tell me it's bottom of
Yeah.
ocean. Is it bottom of ocean?
No, it's top left of Brinstar.
Top left of Bryn. No. I
Like,
did not
you
get
should
that.
run like right past it.
The
Yeah,
reason
I don't know.
So the reason why is because Wreck Ship I thought could be I thought Wreck Ship had a really high chance of being a isolated region. Right? So once I got the Brinstar map, I'm feeling really sick. So my play is go to the save. I have to get the major, right, at Aqueduct. And then the nearest save is above Decora Room, right?
I was sort of thinking that if I were going to go into wreck ship from Brinstar, it'd be the lower entrance, and that would have gone horribly.
But I'm still not
That's
seeing
probably good.
why.
Lower entrance is probably better, actually. In theory, I think.
Still not... Yeah.
So the reason why is because I get the map, right? And then I'm like, I need to go into wreck ship, and I need to save, go into wreck ship, and be prepared to reset the entire world. Because I could just be losing by 10 minutes
okay.
here. You know what I mean, right? Because
see.
wreck ship could be isolated with nothing, and then I have to reset everything. It's the fastest thing is to like go back into Norfair.
Okay, I actually see it now.
You see it?
So
Yeah, you see. I was feeling
the
sick.
difference is because you were at right of Aqueduct. So it's actually different for me.
Yeah.
Because I actually, when I checked the top right about Mountain Door for Fantoon, right?
Bye.
When it was Aqueduct, I decided to check the Aqueduct items before getting the map. So it
I
actually
see.
made more sense for me to go into wreck ship on the left side with that
Bye.
better save.
Yeah, I did not check the aqueduct items. Yeah, that does make more sense. I think even in my situation, it might actually be better to go to that bottom entrance. So, Asi, you also didn't take the bottom entrance, correct?
Yeah, I went to top entrance.
That's actually funny. I think bottom entrance might just be better, but I took the top entrance because I just looked at where the save was and it felt like it was
Bottom
better.
Well,
Doesn't get you
you...
to the map, really.
Well, if you go to the bottom entrance, you can't get to the map. Like,
No, I'm saying in theory, I felt like the bottom entrance was better, regardless of what the result was.
Right, of
Yeah.
course,
Yeah.
of course, yeah.
Yeah, I think bottom entrance is actually better on average. But yeah, I'm just seeing like I need to take the nearest save. I need to go into wreck ship. I'm not gonna collect. I'm gonna go to wreck ship and be prepared to reset the whole world. Is how I felt.
Yeah.
So
Also,
I did
you
not check
get
that.
it, Lopter. That's sort of what I was asking Eddie. Is I was wondering why he wouldn't grab that, but it's because he just runs right past it to the top entrance.
Yeah.
Actually ran out of power bombs on the way to the Shack Tool Major.
I know.
The ammo refills right there.
Nice.
So yeah, Lopter. Basically, TLDR. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know that this connects, right? To me, this felt actually like it was gonna just blank out and I'd have to reset all the way back to the end of the world. So I didn't want to waste time resource collecting without first seeing what was in wreck ship. Does that make sense? That's why.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, it makes sense to me now.
Yeah, yes. But it loops. So then I'm like, oh my god, because I abandoned the ocean item, right? Because like I'm getting all of this with the intention of getting ready to reset it all back to Norfair, right? So I didn't even check the ocean item. And I felt sick when I left it behind and I got the wreck ship situation. I saw wreck ship. Then I was like, I just abandoned all those majors. And I was like feeling not great about it. So yeah, I felt at this given moment, checking the major, the value drops because you might not be able to keep it. Does that make sense? It takes the L and takes my 17th plate. Yeah, exactly. That I'm trying to maximize it all, right? But yeah,
we'd be completely doomed.
No. But that's how I'm assuming we all felt that way to some extent. Yeah. I thought nobody else would be doing this. I thought everyone went back to Meridia, but you guys blinded it, so it makes more sense.
What's funny, it actually wasn't that. I actually didn't feel that bad about it. I think it was okay for us actually, Lopter. Like I felt fine because I was saying like I took the save before the wreck ship entrance. And I was like, okay, worst case scenario is I just backtrack out of Norfair and like that's fine. It's not really that bad. Because we can drop down West Ocean and stuff. It's pretty quick.
I think it's less worrying for you guys because you guys went back and got charged. I knew there was a lot of the world I did not explore potentially, right? Because Criteria could have been huge, right? It could have been really big for all I know.
Sure. Yeah.
So like there was so much I left behind that like, you know, it's even more worrying for me, right? So like wreck ship could have just blanked out and then I have to go back and collect everything and I got nothing here is how I felt. So
yeah, during all this exploration, we're not getting any X's either.
yeah,
so
exactly.
Ridley in any of these regions, we just can't do it.
When I got into wreck ship, I think I had like 50 and 15 or something. I remember thinking like, I think I can do a Ridley. I should be able to scrounge something up at this point.
No, I was 10 supers, 5 power bombs up until wreck ship.
I think I had a lot of missiles. I could be wrong on that though.
With a lot of missiles.
You finished with 85.
Yeah, I have 85. Yeah. So I think I was like ready to kill Ridley. It would have been like kind of tight. And I think I would have had to find some stuff, but I think I was like ready in that situation. I was praying that Ridley would be in wreck ship, but cause to justify like me going here or Fantoon. But this is kind of when I saw this and how it worked out, I was like, I think this is bad for me. But yeah, fortunately, it wasn't like the 17th place L like we were talking about. But it's funny because you guys ended up taking the same route.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I'm sort of looking at this is like completely hypothetical since nobody does it, of course. But I think like if you could come up with some route where you go back to C like us and then spike suit into W, I think that would actually be like crazy good.
Spike suit into W?
Yeah,
I was wondering how Mo would got 11th.
Yeah,
here.
we can't get to W because fish
It'd be
tank,
crazy
but you could spike suit for it
Fish.
if there is one
I can
Wait,
see a place like
reasonable.
why spike suit? Why do you have to spike suit?
We don't like have anything, and
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can't spark that normally. You're right.
yeah.
There's only one person that would potentially do that, and that's Ralix. There's only one person that would maybe do that.
Yeah.
Nito
I think the
might.
route would actually work out really good because you get the W map insta, and you like having that info would be just huge. I think.
It probably connects faster to.
Yeah.
Nito would probably get a spike suit off
You're
a Terminator,
dropping down
but
through
I
the
don't.
open rack ship.
Yeah, but I don't think he'd actually do it.
Oh, Terminator. Oh.
I don't think he'd do it though. I think that's a little too much. Also, yeah, I don't know if he'd do that.
Yeah, it's too.
That's too
far,
much.
Anyway.
It's not. It doesn't look like the worst play at all. No, it doesn't look like that bad of a play though. If you could pull, because you can get back.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could nail a spike suit immediately, then yeah, that's actually a decent play because you can make it back. Huh. Okay. Well, I think we figured it out. I kind of wish I knew if anyone would have taken the stuff and went back to Meridia. I'm surprised everyone went back to Bryn. Did anybody go back to Meridia? And if so, I want to know how it played out.
I feel that it should just straightforwardly be better, so I think nobody did.
That's why I thought I was gonna lose. Because once I made the whole loop, well, you all did, but I was just like, don't most people just go back and get the Meridian map? I'm surprised. I thought I was like the only one that would do this, but.
Yeah, I'd like to know too now.
Right. We all went into Brinstar, but I was like hesitant to do it. But we all went to I thought I'm one of the only people that like did that. I thought most people go back for the quick map or something, right? So apparently we all went to Bryn. Weird.
No, the whole seed was pretty interesting in how you could route it and make choices.
Yeah.
But
I'm glad that the charge was kind of like a little bit of a wash, it looks like. So
yeah,
it would have felt bad if it was just a straight loss. But yeah, it seems like it wasn't that big of a deal.
And all the regions are connected in an interesting way too.
Yeah. Okay. Cool seed. That was fun. That was cool to like analyze. Maybe Emmett plays pretty well. I want to see what he did actually. I'm sure he'll maybe he went back to Meridia because I feel like I don't think he'd go to Brinstar without checking the map. So maybe he did that. Okay. Well, thanks for the call, guys. GG.
GG.
Yep. GG.
See ya.
All right. Chat. That was fun. I'm gonna rate Emmett. I'm gonna ask him what he did. I have a feeling that Emmett went back into Meridia for the map because he really likes maps. But I don't know if would Nito continue on and then just go like, oh, I have the Soap Sark, I might as well go to WM. It's kind of risky, right? You have to carry it all the way. I don't know if he would do that. Even if he nailed the Soap Sark, I don't think he takes it and goes to W. Nice 3-hour stream. Sorry, chat. I'll be on tomorrow. Okay? Oh, you can Mo? Oh, Mo, did you go back to Did you go back to Meridia? I didn't know that either. That's actually kind of crazy. All right, GG friends. I love you all. That was a pretty fun race. I know I got 5th, which is kind of because there's actually not as many like of all the 3000s I placed last amongst them, right? So I'm probably not gaining points or anything, but it was a fun seed and I placed like time-wise I was competitive. Peace out, friends. Love you all. And hit Emmett with vacation arrive. Okay. Bye-bye.